All right, we're going to apply the first derivative test to number 16. All right, so finding the first derivative. There are no undefined values because this is not a fraction. All values of x are okay. Pull the 4 down, subtract 1 from the exponent. Pull the 3 down, those get multiplied, subtract 1 from the exponent. All right, taking the first derivative, I set it equal to 0 to find my critical numbers. Okay, setting it equal to 0, I have a 2x squared I could take out. When I take out the 2x squared, I get 2x minus 3. All right. Setting both factors equal to 0, I get 0. And I get, add the 3, divide by 2, 3 over 2. All right, so now my interval is broken up, or my number line is broken up into 3 separate intervals. We got 0, we got 3 over 2. So the first interval we're looking at is negative infinity to 0. The second interval is 0 to 3 over 2, which is 1.5. And then 3 over 2 to positive infinity. Okay, into the first derivative, I'm going to use negative 10. Actually, I'll use negative 1. So negative 1. I have negative 1 cubed, which is a negative number, so that makes the 4 negative. And then I have negative 1 squared, which is positive, times a negative is a negative. So this whole thing is negative, which means that the function is decreasing. All right, I'm going to do f of positive 1 now. Okay, f of positive 1, this is 1 times 4 is 4 minus 6 is negative, so I'm decreasing. So notice there's no change. So I know that there's not going to be any critical, there's not going to be a relative minimum or maximum here because they're both decreasing here. All right, here, I will pick 2. Yeah, let's pick 2. Okay, 2 to the third is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Minus 12 is a positive number, so I'm increasing. So my only change here is from decreasing to increasing. So that means that this guy right here has to be a relative minimum. So I'm plugging 3 over 2 back into the original function. Okay, the original function was f of x equals x to the 4th minus 2 x to the 3rd. All right, so f of 3 over 2. 3 over 2 to the 4th minus 2 times 3 over 2 to the 3rd. All right, so you can use a calculator here if you want because I can't see what you're doing. So 3 over 2 raised to the 4th gives us 81 over 16. And then 3 over 2 to the 3rd is 27 over 4. Over 8 times 2. So we have 81 over 16 minus 54 over 8. All right, and then we got 81 over 16 minus 54 over 8 gives us negative 27 over 16. So my relative minimum is 3 over 2, comma, negative 27 over 16.